Hi guys, today I am back in London and I am really excited to be at the Phoenix Theatre where Chicago is playing, speaking to the Countess of the Clink, the Keeper of the Keys. Is that right? Is that what they say?
Yes, it is.
It's Ruthie Henshall. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Well, it's been nuts actually, because I think what surprised me is, well, do you know what? Here's where life gets really honest, is that I thought to myself, oh my goodness, the audiences are so much younger than I remember them. And then I thought, no, I'm just older. But we're packed.
Yeah.
And the audiences are going mad again. And that's what's lovely about it is, you know, I've got the memory of when we very first opened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And now this one. And it's, you know, such a privilege to be a part of this again.
What do you think it is, you know, because it has been 20 years, what do you think it is that keeps this show so relevant?
Well, I mean, once again, it's completely current, you know, and our society is getting even more obsessed with, you know, that sort of celebrity, you know, getting away with murder. Literally. And so, you know, it seems to be, whatever climate we're in, it's current. It's sexy, it's, you know, there's a whole lot of beautiful people up there. Let's just start with the sort of, you know,
yeah,
really bad
wearing very little.
And it is all about the performances.
Yeah.
So you are not being blinded by technology, you're being blinded by performances, and that is something really fabulous to be a part of. The music is fantastic. The choreography is as good as it gets. You know, who better than Fosse?
It's incredible.
So it really seems to be, you know, this express train that left the station and nobody seems to want to get off.
No.
You know. I always refer to Chicago as the gift that keeps on giving, because it really is, as an actress, you know, there's so much in it.
Yeah.
To play. You know, I can't say enough about this show, and I think, you know, just looking at my history with it, you know, both Roxie and Velma, both sides of the Atlantic, you know, you will see a lot of people coming back.
Yeah. Because,
you know, we do this job and then go spoiled for life.
The thing I love most about it is, like you were saying, it doesn't have any big set. It doesn't have any colourful costumes. It's just a black box with a band and a load of people that really know what they're doing. And the story and the music are all it needs. And I like that. Let's just talk about the obvious. You've played both Roxie and Velma, and now you're back to play Mama Morton.
Yes.
How did that all come about? Was it something that you wanted to do, or did they approach you?
Yes, no, it was something that I wanted to do, and I threw it out there, and they bid. So, because I felt like I'd, you know, done the other two, and I wanted to do something, you know.
And how does it feel now to be, I guess you had it when you played the other roles, but it was so much a pairing.
Yeah.
I guess for this one, you get to sit back and watch them doing it. It must be a bit kind of an out-of-body experience to get lost in thinking, I used to do that.
My body has muscle memory of it, because, you know, like I have to sit there during when Velma takes a stand, and I can feel my body doing, you know, it, or with her at times, you know. It's lovely to have, you know, sort of less responsibility for once. How long that will keep me interested, who knows. I'm glad I've done this role. I do miss the dancing, and I feel like I feel like I'm just a part-timer, you know. I'm kind of like, surely someone wants to give me something that makes me sweat, or you know, because Chicago to me has always been about, you know, the curtain goes up and you're off, and you don't, you know, your body just goes, okay, and it doesn't switch off till the end.
Tony says, with the West End Bake Off coming up soon, what's your favourite cake?
Oh my goodness, it's a Victoria sponge all the way, but it's got to have the cream in it as well.
Yeah.
Don't be shortchanging on the cream in the middle of it. And I am quite partial to a coffee and walnut as well.
Karen says, if needed, do you think you could step in and play Velma or Roxie?
I could step in and play Velma or Roxie. I believe I would know the lines, the songs, everything. Whether I would be able to have the stamina to do something to get through Sister Act when Velma takes the stand, because these roles you have to be an athlete for them, and it's about building up. You know, I remember rehearsals for each one, and you have to just keep repeating them. And the first time I did Velma, I asked for a bucket in the wings because I had not got through it without feeling absolutely sick. And you know, after a week, it's better. And then
it's like training for a marathon, I guess. You just have to stretch yourself and get used to it.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're coming off stage and you've hardly broken a sweat, and that's how, you know, your fitness comes up very quickly because of muscle memory. But yeah, no, I mean, I would have to mark the numbers because I haven't.
It's been a while. And Elliot says, oh, this is a good one actually. I know you've talked about in interviews, joked about, you know, next you'll have to play Billy Flynn. In a world, like we're saying, with where musicals are at now, we are getting this gender fluid thing coming in with role reversals. If they did a kind of blind casting, you know, if you could play Billy Flynn in an actual production, would you like to give that a go?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Billy Flynn is a phenomenal role. I think Billy is as much, of course, a part of that weaving of the story. I mean, he's the greatest manipulator of them all, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, give him the old razzle-dazzle. And
which I guess Mama is, in a way. She's kind of the female equivalent.
They're all making money.
Yeah.
You know, they're all in it for themselves.
But it would be great to see a woman playing such a powerful figure as Billy Flynn to two men who have to submit to this loyal woman. I think that's got real legs to be a production one day. Ruthie Henshall, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.